Hey, so guys, I just wanted to share with you an insight that I had when I was working with one of my executive coaching clients today. And I gave her the assignment that I wanted her to think about. She basically has three audiences, and they all relate to one another. And she's starting a business. And I wanted her to think about developing or putting pen to paper and basically writing out the plan or the process that she has for working with each of those audiences. And so not just what problems are they presenting, what are their presenting problems, and then what are the solutions that you're offering them, but what's the how of it? Like, how are you going to work out those solutions? Because that's, if you look at, I was telling her, if you go and you are doing some perusing of other consultants or coaches' websites and you look at those for ideas, you're not going to get a lot of the how. And there's a reason for that. It's because that's what is your signature thing that makes you an expert, is the how. That really is the solution, and so we kind of have to hold that a little close, because otherwise we don't really have anything that makes us uniquely us, although how you implement it also is what makes you you and makes you unique, of course. So one thing that I kind of challenged her to do was to think about that and to think about that process and the step-by-step thing. But one thing that I was thinking about as I was talking to her, because it's interesting how when I'm working with somebody else, it always teaches me things. And one thing that I was thinking about for myself in my own business is that it's interesting how that process, or moving from the problem to solution, evolves and changes or grows for us over time. And I remember when I first started working with clients, I sat down and I wrote out, my business mentor challenged me to write out my own how, or my own signature plan or process or whatever step-by-step thing. And I wrote out 6 steps that at the time, though, that's what I thought made sense. And it's kind of what I did, or was my model. But it's just funny because now that's not my how anymore. And also I've become a lot more fluid and able to adapt, and I don't have to hold to anything as rigid anymore, because I've done things so differently as I've needed to per client. And also what I've seen is that when I first started out, I thought that I had to tailor everything so much. And so I didn't think it was a cop-out to say, well, I can't really tell you because I tailor that with each client I work with. And the truth was, yes, it's tailored, but people and clients are pretty much the same. They don't think that they are, but almost all of us as humans are just the same. No matter who we are, where we come from, inherently our natures are very similar. And so that's the beauty of creating your own plan or process. Because once you do that and you sit and you really think through that and develop it, then when you apply it, it's kind of like a math problem, or an equation, or in English, like a writing process. And I'm a writer, so that works for me. That idea or model works. Then when you apply it, you see that it works no matter what. Okay, maybe not no matter what, for the most part. And same thing with working with clients. So anyway, those were just some insights and thoughts that I had when I was working with my client. I would love to hear from other people about how their business model or plan or processes have evolved over the years, especially from entrepreneurs, solopreneurs. So please share with me in the comments if this has kind of sparked some thoughts for you, or if you're thinking about starting your own business too, like if this has made you think about your own plans or thoughts about starting your business. And I hope that you are all doing well during this time and staying healthy and taking care of yourselves and your families. Thanks.